Hello, my name is Bianco. This video I will talk about the olight s10 baton as I have it here in my hand. First we're gonna have a look on the catalog about the features of this flashlight. We see the s10 baton. It's a small everyday carry flashlight, single 123. We see 320 lumens, runtime 1 hour 30 minutes. Then mode 2 is 70 lumens, 7 hours 30 minutes. Mode 3 is 5 lumen, 108 hours, and mode 4, that would be moonlight, is 0.5 lumens, 360 hours. So you see how long you can adjust the runtime, the average runtime on a single 123 cell. The maximum brightness will go to up to 85 meters, and the other features are listed here too. We see the Cree XML LED, as I say, a single 123A battery. The size is listed here too, and the white without the battery. Now we come to the features. As you get the flashlight, it will look like this. It's coming in a box, in a smaller cardboard box. It's not like the bigger olight flashlights that come in a plastic nice box. It's this one only comes a bit in a cardboard box, but you see already the product in front how it is. 320 lumens. We see all the data on the bottom again. On the back side we have some features as well. Also, this is a later version with the magnetic tailcap. The magnet can be taken out if wanted. That I'm gonna explain in a minute too. It's made in China, and yeah, that's how it looks. As you open it up, there are a quick open it up that you see how that looks. As you open it up, on the top there are the manual and the spare parts in the bag. As we take out the manual, we see the flashlight in there. Since I have one already packed out, I leave that. So we have here a split ring, a lanyard, and spare O-rings. A couple of spare O-rings. That's pretty much standard for all the good flashlight. That gives you years, if not decades, of service life. So you can fix that up. O-rings, rubber, that will wear out over time because of friction. Also make sure it's good lubricated. Now we go to the manual first. One side is in Chinese. That doesn't help us too much. So we go to the other side, which is in English. Now you can always stop the video to read it more closer. And at the end is the warranty and the website. So that's the manual. The flashlight itself looks like this. It has a little bit glowing O-ring. We see the red O-ring in it. That does a bit afterglow. Same is with the push button here. That glows in the dark too if you light it up with the other flashlight. It's not a low battery indicator on this model. The bigger longer S20 has a low battery indicator built in here. That is a nice feature. I hope I get that flashlight soon to test it out as well. Now on the back side we see here the nice engraving, and in the middle is already a magnet, so if you have a metal part it's gonna clamp on. That's pretty useful if you work by cars or other metal devices. So if you can't hold the flashlight all the time, you just clamp it on, leave it on, and then you have the hands free for illumination. What is another good feature is the pocket clip. Pocket clip can be taken off. It's just clamped in, it's not screwed in. So the pocket clip, like it is here, directly from the manufacturer, clamps in from the right side, and as you reverse that you can clamp in from the left side. So it depends. Say in this mode, as the clip is mounted on this way, you could clamp it on the rim of a baseball cap or of a hat, and then you could push the light, the button, and have the light as a headlamp. So that's really a nice feature. And for if you have the reverse use, if you need the pocket clip on the clipping on the other side, you can actually turn it around and clip it that way in there, so that's nice too. I also have to say each olight has, I guess for quality control, a serial number. We see it up here. That also allow you to make pictures and notes from your flashlights in case they get stolen. There is a serial number on it. We have more and more burglaries, and that's important that you have a serial number on items like this. It's not a cheap flashlight, so we sure want to have that back. So as I did mention, with the bag with the spare parts, we have here the hole for the split ring that you can attach the lanyard. Yes, the camera picks that up here. Usual location, nothing special. If you want to add a lanyard, you can do that. I'm gonna make some Kydex sheets for it, so that's for my personal use, better protected. The whole flashlight is, the body is made out of aircraft grade aluminum. It's nice and evenly black hard anodized. On the muzzle we have a nice stainless steel bezel. That's really nice and well done. It serves the purpose. If you drop the light, quite likely it's gonna land on here, so that is the more fragile part already secured. To open it up, it has a thread on the back side with the usual O-ring, and the thread is nice made. We see here the original battery. I have to say this flashlight doesn't come with a battery. I don't know exactly why, but it don't come with a battery. So as you order those flashlights, make sure you have enough CR123 around. And we see the lubrication, the threads, and also the O-ring on there. Pretty nice done. And then, as I did mention, the magnet. We see in here, in the middle is that magnet. It's inlaid. It's round, like a round plate. It's inlaid, and it's holding in place with that gold-plated wire there. So basically you need, let's put it that way, we have a left and a right side leg actually. So you need to press those together that you can unclamp the lock. You see on top and on the left and on the right side it goes below a rim, and that needs to go out there, so you can take out the complete spring, and then you can take out the magnet and remove it. From outside you don't see anything, there is no change, it's just the inlay plate in there, and then of course you need to put in back the spring. This is really easy to do, and yeah, pretty much everybody should be able to do that. Just be careful, don't overbend the spring. It's a spring. If you overbend it too much, it's not going to work anymore. And if you can't do it yourself, you for sure find somebody close by who can do that for you. That shouldn't be too much of a deal. So there, that much about the magnet. Now, to light the flashlight on, it has different modes. Basically all are pushed with the button here. We have, that is moonlight. Basically if you press and keep it down, that is moonlight, directly to moonlight. That is a really great feature. More and more flashlights have that. That is in the night. If your eyes are used on darkness, that's a great light and enough light, and it gives you a long run time. So that's really nice. If you never checked it out and test it out, that is really great. And you can keep down, that is a little bit brighter. Keep down is again a bit brighter, and that is the maximum 320. So you see how bright that is. It's absolute stunning for such a small flashlight. For the more getting older people like me that did grow up with Maglite and yeah, no name brand flashlights, that back then that was terrible. You basically had the moonlight mode, and that was it. It was not much more. So having a flashlight like this, that small, that compact, that easy, light, easy to use with the switch, with the pocket clip and all that, that is absolute great. How much you can benefit every single day as you use it from such a flashlight. Even if you don't use the 320 lumens, if you put it on the middle, the second mode or the third mode, that is already bright enough for certain application. So basically what you do is you stay on the button, and it cycles through. And there is also if you double tap it, you turn the light on and you double tap it. So I'm not that much used to it because I use the strobe not that much, but there would be a way to quick and easy get the strobe like we show here. This is mainly for self-defense. I have to turn it off, it makes me dizzy. This is basically for self-defense and against criminals and animals and all that. You know, that would be possible too. So that's in there too, and easy to reach. It's just a double tap, and basically it's no twisty, no clicky. It's just a side switch here, which comes in handy and is really nice for use. I have to say that this flashlight is also made with titanium body. This one in my hand is aluminum. The more higher priced version is titanium, and it's also heavier. Titanium is more durable, is more stain resistant or more stainless. It will not rust. Aluminum, of course, has a hard time with corrode too. But if you live, say, near the coast with salt water and salt, air and all that, if you want to have a flashlight that lasts you for many years, I would probably go with the titanium one. But as I say, it's a little bit more weight and higher price. So that much about that. It's a great flashlight. If you see it, check it out. The olight s10 Baton